The Cleveland Browns gave the Jacksonville Jaguars their first win of the season yesterday as the Jags defeated the Brownies 24-6. Browns quarterback Brian Hoyer has a dismal performance as he completed only 16 of his 41 passes for 215 yards. Hoyer fumbled in the third quarter, which resulted in a Jaguar field goal. The Browns quarterback also threw an interception in the fourth quarter. Jacksonville was led by running back Denard Robinson. Robinson ran for a career-high 127 yards and a touchdown. Robinson, a Michigan alum, said it felt great to beat an Ohio team. The Browns failed to score at least 21 points for the first time this season. They hope to get back on track at home as they face the Oakland Raiders on Sunday. Ray Witten kind of echoed what Walton had to say at this point in time, but he also believes that 5% is way too high at this point. And he even thinks maybe 1 to 2% is kind of high. He feels like people need to start getting more of an education and get those skills to start working in those oil and gas fields. And he's trying to bring more, small businesses and any kind of businesses he can get into Washington County to help with that unemployment rate. And the West Virginia Mountaineers showed up strong in the fourth quarter once again. Quarterback Clint Trickett threw 2 of his 3 touchdown passes in the fourth quarter as West Virginia upset nationally fourth-ranked Baylor 41-27. WVU wide receiver Kevin White had 2 touchdowns catches in the win. WVU held Baylor to 318 total yards of offense, a shocking 305 yards below their season average. The Mountaineers surpassed their win total of last season with the upset. It is their first that they beat a top 5 opponent since they defeated number 3 Oklahoma in the 2007 Fiesta Bowl. Unfortunately, the Browns Pro Bowl center Alex Mack will be out for the rest of the season as he will undergo surgery to repair a broken fibula that he had happened to him during the game yesterday.
Cody?
The San Francisco Giants will send left-hander Madison Bumgarner to the hill in Game 1 of the World Series in Kansas City. On Tuesday, the Royals will counter by sending James Shields to the mound to face the National League champions. The Giants won the pennant by defeating the St. Louis Cardinals 4-1 to go on their 3rd World Series in 5 years. The Royals punched their ticket after sweeping the Baltimore Orioles in 4 games. This is the first time since 1985 that the Royals have been in the World Series. Witten was kind of a worst-case scenario. This is going to need money regardless because of the need for the children. The purpose for child protection is to prevent something bad from happening, and he wants to emphasize the fact that with or without this levy or with or without the funding, that it's something that this county in general just needs to focus on and help with the children, because the children obviously come first in this area. So,
of course.
And LeBron James got his first win in his return to Cleveland as the Cavaliers defeated the Chicago Bulls 114-108 in overtime. James led all scorers with 36 points to go along with 8 rebounds and 4 assists. He got help from Kyrie Irving, who knocked down 23 points, including a perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line in the win. The Bulls were led by Derrick Rose and Kirk Hinrich, scoring 20 points each in the loss. The win evens the Cavs' record at 1-1 to start the season. Mr. Witten thinks that the fire department has done a great job, and he thinks it's one of those scenarios, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Yeah. So he wants to keep everything intact until it shows a reason for it to have to be able to make a change. So as of right now, he stands with what the action plan is right now.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Kevin Harvick earned an automatic berth into the 3rd round of NASCAR's championship race by winning Saturday night at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Harvick had the strongest car for most of the race, as he does almost every week, only to have some sort of problem keep him out of victory lane. It almost happened again Saturday night, as caution with 7 laps to go forced Harvick to win it in a 2-lap sprint to the finish. The win was his first since Darlington in April and came on a night Dale Earnhardt Jr. suffered a serious blow to his championship hopes. The shifter broke in the Chevrolet of NASCAR's most popular driver, and he's last in the 12-driver chase field heading into next Sunday's elimination race at Talladega. Yeah, the oil and gas company is going to bring in dynamic job growth no matter what, and it brings in money for landowners, state and local revenue, and increased energy production. And I think he says, going to have a good impact on wherever money is needed at this time. Brad Keselowski kept his Sprint Cup championship dreams alive at Talladega on Sunday. Keselowski got a push from Matt Kenseth to claim the victory at the Superspeedway. The win allows Keselowski to advance to the third round of the chase for the Sprint Cup. Dale Earnhardt Jr. saw his chance to advance go up in smoke late in the race. Jr.'s crash during a final restart eliminated him from the chase. Jimmy Johnson is also eliminated from contention. Johnson moved to the outside during the final restart to try and gain the lead. He had no drafting help and fell back, losing any chance to win or advance. The 8 advancing drivers will have their points reset before next week's race in Martinsville.